Hi guys, how you doing? So I'm doing a review camp. I hope you're well. Now you're wondering why am I dressed so formally today. The reason being because the car that I have for you guys today is normally driven by directors, business owners, CEOs. Any guesses? That's correct, guys. I have this for you. It's a Mercedes E Class diesel 2-litre 2017 model. We're going to be reviewing this today, giving you a tour of the inside, outside, exterior, as well as interior. So please stay tuned. Keep following us on YouTube and Instagram to see more of these sort of cars reviewed and uploaded very soon. Thanks, guys. Start off, we're talking about the engine first. Now, this particular model is a 2-litre diesel, 9-speed automatic. Which will produce 194 brake horsepower, 400 newton meters of torque. Now, in the real world, guys, it will realistically achieve or get you around 65 miles per gallon, but which is good for this type of a car because it's a really big car. It is really economical. It's diesel, so miles to the gallon, 65 is quite a lot. Guys, we're going to start off by talking about the front grille first. Now, as I said, guys, this particular model is the SE base model. It's not the AMG model, so it doesn't have AMG styling or kit. Anyways, I mean, what I really like about this car, first of all, the color is a pearl, right? It makes the car really stand out. It suits the car very much, and also you have the Mercedes badge here. It's really massive. Really, that shows itself. That I really like. These chrome effects here. Down here, all of these I really like. It looks really premium. It has a gloss effect. I really like that. And also these lower bumpers here, chrome effect down there continues there. All of these bumper design here, I really like that feature. I mean, give that a bit of sporty look. That's great. These headlights, I really like these curved LEDs. Do you see that? These are daytime LEDs that which will turn on, which is great. I really love this. I really love that design. Obviously, it's a Mercedes, so it is going to be high end. One other feature, guys, this car has parking sensors 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, I don't think it has a camera at the front, but it does have a camera at the back. So it should help you as far as parking is concerned, because it is a big car, so you need parking sensors all around to assist you with parking and instead of driving around. So if you want to follow me, guys, so looking down at the sides, this particular model is it's on the 17-inch alloy rims, so it does have brake calipers, as you can see. So it is quite nice, it's quite sporty. I do really like it. If you want to move along, guys, one thing I do like about this car, you have more chrome effects down here. Do you see that? More chrome down here. You have chromes surrounding the windows. See that? That's really nice. I do really like that. It gives you that premium feel, that premium look. If you want to come down here, guys, now to open the boot, guys, you can open it via the remote, the car's remote. Just press the button. And there we go. It opens electronically, and it's quite big. I can see that, nice and easy. Now we have fitted a few stuff in here just to show you guys how big it is. So it's quite big. It's quite large. You can fit a lot of stuff in here. There's hookers here. There's some nets over there. It's deep. It's a nice square shape, and also it has this nice loading section, so it makes it easy for you guys to load and unload shopping trolleys, baby prams, and all that. So it should be really good, for families, Guys, we're in the car now, and my first impression of sitting in this car, I mean, it feels like a baby Mercedes S Class. I mean, the interior design, interior layout, it looks really similar to Mercedes S Class, which is a good thing. I mean, the Mercedes S Class is a really fabulous, remarkable car, and the E Class sort of it's like a miniature version of it, which is really good. Now, the layout is I really like the swooping effect here. Down here, guys, it's really nice. It starts from here. So I mean, I don't think it's carbon fiber. It's plastic, but it's a nice plastic. It's really nice plastic. These vents, I do really like them. Go up and down. You see that? Chrome effects down here. Chrome effects down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's one there, and there's one here. That's what it is. I do really like that. And obviously this center console here, the way it swoops down, guys, like this, I do really like that. It's gloss. It's black gloss. I do really like that. However, you may get scratches or surfaces, fingerprints on it, which may require for you to clean it, but that's fine. No issues. I do really like this clock, guys. See this clock? That's really nice. That's a really premium feel. I do really like that. Most of the quality here in this, guys, all of these buttons here, they're all aluminium. It's not cheap. Obviously, this is a Mercedes, so nothing in here is going to be cheap. It's going to be high end. That I do really like. And obviously, this center console here, guys, it has the steering wheel here, which controls your multimedia system, which I'll talk about later. Your volume, the dynamics, the driving modes are down here. Easy to control, it's easy reach. I do really like that. So overall, now the quality of this car, I mean, over here it's all soft. Over here, soft. So leather here. Seats are leather. So I don't think you can find any plastics around here. which is good. Apart from this dashboard here is plastic, but it's nice plastic. I do really like that. Obviously, this car also, one of the key features, it has ambient lighting, which starts from here, goes all the way down here, continues here, comes down here, and here's that. At the moment, the color of the ambient lighting, guys, it's purple, but you can change it to 64 colors. Yes, 64 colors, that's a lot. So depending on your mood, guys, you can change the ambient lighting to whichever color you want from the 64. That is great, that is fantastic. It's Mercedes, guys, so so you are going to get a lot of premium, quite high quality features within this car. It's really good. I do really like it. Right, guys, now jumping on the seats, these seats are really comfortable, guys. I do really like, obviously, they're made out of leather for the driver, leather for the passenger, and leather for the rear seat. So it's really comfortable. I do really like them. So the seat color itself is black. As you can see, it has red stitching, contrast stitching. I do really like that. What I also like that these cars, have these side pillars which will hug you in. So it makes you big, it gives you that sportiness feel. I do really like that. That's really nice. So so if I was sitting in this car driving on long distances, I don't think I'll feel that tired because the seats itself are really comfortable. The other thing about the seats, guys, in this particular model, you do get for a driver and passenger, you get heated seats which are controlled here for the driver, and for the passenger it's over there. So that's really nice. So once you're driving, it's really cold, turn them on. Seats going to be really warm, so you can driving wise, going to be really nice. Obviously, this particular car, also the driving, the seats itself are electric. It's controlled down here for both a driver and passenger, so that's really nice. That's a really nice touch to have. All four windows, guys, are fully automatic, and they're controlled via here. Also, the chrome effect, as I said earlier, continues on these buttons here for your windows. It's not plastic like some other cars you get on the Mercedes. It's all chrome, it's all high quality, so I do really like that. Obviously, the handles over here, chrome over here, continues over here. That's really nice for all the windows, not just the driver or the passenger. For the back and rear seats as well, they're all chrome, so high quality. Has been within this car. Obviously, that goes without saying. It is a Merc, so it should be okay, for most people in terms of needs. Steering wheel itself, guys, I do really like it. It's really premium, has a really solid feel to it. Has sport grips here. That's really nice. I do really like it. Has this chrome effect down here. Really cool, really nice. Obviously, the big Mercedes logo here really stands out. Obviously, chrome effect again, really premium feel. So that I really like. So on the right hand side, guys, you have your controls for your multimedia system, volume, also controlling your trip computer. On the left hand side, guys, you have your controls for your telephone, answering, speaker, command, and all that. So really nice. It's really easy to control and navigate and use. Also, this car also has the paddle shifters over here, guys. Can you see that? Nice touch, nice and big. Feels really nice. Premium feel. I think it's aluminium, black, but it's really nice. Feels really nice. On the left hand side, this is your indicator control, guys. Over here, it's really nice. Feels really nice. Really solid. Now, one thing that I do like about Mercedes, guys, is that they have the gear lever over here as opposed to over here. Normal cars, as you know, the gear lever is over here. So by having it here, it frees up space here for storage and whatnot. So that's a really good feature. So as I say, the gear lever is here. Again, that's easy reach. Is really to use to control your fog lights, your rear and back. They're all controlled via here, and it's all automatic. Everything in this car, guys, it's all automatic. It's really easy to use. And obviously, being a Mercedes, the whole idea of having a Mercedes is to ride in comfort without any hassle, and this car to a certain extent does achieve that. So that's really great. So jumping onto the driver's cockpit, guys. Now, this particular model is not the AMG, it's the SE. So the whole cockpit is not digital, but there is a trip computer in the middle that is digital and it's colorful. So from here, obviously, you can see your speed, your miles, what gear you're on. You can also see your the music they're listening to, Bluetooth, contacts, and all that. Everything can be seen. It's really clear. I do really like it. But on the left hand side, you have your speedometer, and on the right hand side you have your rev counter. So it's nice and clear, it's nice and big. So so reading it, following it should be really easy for most drivers. Right, guys, now in terms of climate control within this car, they're all controlled down here, guys. You see this? First of all, they're all fully automatic for your air conditioning, front and rear defrost. They're all controlled here, and as I said earlier, all of these controls are all made out of chrome. It's not plastic, so it's high quality. And one other thing, that it's really easy to reach for the driver. It's not like it's over there or somewhere down there, or somewhere down there. So it's really easy to reach. I do really like them. One thing I do like is that these buttons are kind of a piano effect. You see that? It's like a piano. So that's pretty cool. But as I said, again, the gloss chrome continues here, so that continues all around the car. So that's really nice. So high quality feel all around, guys. Right, guys, in terms of this car's infotainment system, this car has a 7-inch LCD screen over here. It's not touchscreen, however the colors, the graphics are really bright. I do really like them. It's controlled via this wheel over here, guys. It's really easy to use, to navigate through your navigation system, radio, media, telephone connectivity, and the vehicle settings itself. So you can control it via this wheel here, or alternatively, guys, you can control it via these physical buttons over here should you not want to use the wheel. So you do have the combination, guys, of either controlling it, the infotainment system via this wheel or these buttons here. So I do like a combination, because what you get, guys, so with some cars, you get a big touchscreen and everything controlled by the touchscreen. There's no buttons, so I prefer to have that, the option of having physical buttons as well. Right, that's really nice. And with this car, it has up to 5 driving modes, which are controlled via here. So if you push this up, it shows you so all of the driving modes. So at the moment, it's on eco mode. You can have it to comfort, sport, sport plus, and also individual. So depending on your driving needs and your driving style, you can adjust this car's suspension, the comfort level, based on how you feel comfortable driving the car. Right, guys, as I said earlier, as this car does have parking sensors all around. So when you put the car into reverse, you get this screen here. So from here, guys, you can see the camera here, and it shows you your sensors from the front and the back. And so when you turn it, this shows you a 360 sort of a view of the entire surrounding. And this car also has pilot parking, should you need it. So that's really helpful. So when you're parking the car, guys, all these sensors, all this tech will help you guys to park the car in tight spaces, because as I said, this is a really big car. It's a really wide and long car, so you're gonna need this tech in this car to park it without damaging the car. Right, guys, now up here, obviously up here, so you get these LED lights. It's really nice. It looks like crystal. It looks really nice. To turn them on, you press this button here and it turns it on. Really cool. It's really nice. Turns on really nicely. You have the speakers for your telephone, have Bluetooth speakers and mic over here. That's really nice over here as well. And obviously up here, guys, you have your SOS button. So so if you're in this car and you get lost, you press this button here inside here, and then that will contact you to Mercedes Help Center, and they will help you to navigate you into the safest location. So that's really nice to have. There's also reading lights over here for your rear passengers. That's really nice. It's here and there. That's really nice to have. Now this car does not have the glass panoramic sunroof. However, this texture here, I mean, if it was really soft, if it was really nice, I do really like it. It's really soft. Obviously, it's a Mercedes, so so everything you touch is gonna feel really soft. So I do really like that. Now jumping onto storage, guys, on the driver's side here, it's really big. You can fit a lot of stuff in here. We have fitted in a few bottles in here just to show you guys, that you can fit quite a lot of stuff in here. That's pretty good. I do really like that. And this center storage here, guys. There's 2 cup holders, there's 2 USB connections, and there's a few storage here which can fit, your car keys as well. So that's really nice to have. Down here, the center armrest, there's storage here. As you can see, it's a nice square shape. It's quite deep. You can fit some maybe your glasses, USB connections here, and maybe a phone in there. It is deep. You have 2 USB connections down here, guys, should you need them. And you also have an SD slot, a card slot over there, which I can see. That's really nice to have. With the glove box itself here, guys, as you can see, it's really deep, it's really wide. We have fitted quite stuff in here, so you can show there's books, there's perfumes and everything. So it's really nice, it's really deep, so it should be okay for most families. It should be alright. Right, guys, we're in the back now, and as you can see, I'm 5'9". I have a lot of leg room, plenty of headroom. So if you're around 6 foot, you should be okay for leg room and headroom. This is in my normal driving position. As I said, I have a lot of leg room. I don't feel cramped at all. So that's nice. This car has been an automatic. It's going to have a transmission tunnel here, so it's quite large. Anyone sitting in this seat should be okay. I'll just move to the center just to show you guys. As you can see, yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. I mean, the car's quite wide, so to fit in 3 adults in the back, you should be alright. For kids, it's going to be, it's going to be really spacious. For adults as well, it should be okay. That's not bad. So one thing that I also like about this car, guys, they have these pockets here, to fit your magazines such as these, or tablets, or kids tablets. That's nice to have that as well. One other thing that I also like about this car, obviously, that ambient lighting, as I said earlier, continues down here. As you can see that here continues here. It gives that really premium feel. So obviously, when you're at night and you're driving, you can have all these colors surrounding you in this car in the interior. that's really nice. I really like that. Obviously, this chrome effect down here continues here. This plastic, entire nice texture. I do really like that. Everything feels really high end. The handle itself is made out of leather. Storage wise, there is enough storage here. You to fit in your water bottle for your kids and whatnot. It's really nice. As I say, all the buttons are all the electric windows are electric, and the button itself is made out of chrome over here. Nice touch. I do really like that. So this car also has your vents for your rear passengers over here. So I think it also has a storage here. There we go. Bit of storage, a 12-volt socket connection there. That's really nice to have. That's really cool. This car also has an armrest, guys, over here. There we go, made out of leather. And obviously, so if you press this button, you have a bit of storage there. That's nice. That's nice to have. So if you're driving, that's really cool. You need to have that. That's really nice. So obviously the seats itself, guys, obviously made out of leather, nice and soft, nice and comfy. I mean, the seats itself, if it inclines back a bit, means when you're driving on long cruises, you can just relax here at the back. Obviously spacious, nice and wide, nice and high. That's really nice. This car, for kids, guys, it also has Isofix connections here. They're down here. Really easy to use. I can't flip them up now, but there's two here and there's two over there, for your child's seats, and they're dead easy to use. They're dead easy to clip on, so that's really nice to have. So overall, it's a really nice car. It's a really wide car. So fitting your rear passengers in here are not going to feel cramped or uncomfortable, because this is a Mercedes, so it's going to be a really good cruiser on long distances. Right, guys, what do I think of this car? It's a really nice car. It's a really economical family car. One thing that was probably the downside of this car is probably the infotainment system. Because it's the base model, the infotainment it's a bit laggy in terms of switching and turning it on. And also in eco mode, the car is not that responsive in terms of its performance. However, on the other hand, it's a really wide car. It's a really big car. It's really comfortable in terms of ride. It's really economical. So I would personally do recommend it. But please do your research and compare this against the Bimbri 5 Series, which I have reviewed in my, previously. Overall, it's a really nice family car. So please, hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, and we'll get more of these types of cars reviewed and uploaded very soon. Thanks for watching, guys.